What's up, everyone? Nethervvoid back, more Factorio, episode 172. Trying to finish up this drive to plastics. We need, I don't even remember what it's called. That's how many things we gotta make to get to this crap. Is it this one? No, this one. Propene. We need propene to make plastic. We're almost there. We're gonna have methane right there. I'm gonna use the purified water from this guy to get to the next step, which is going to be with more of these steam crackers to crack this other junk. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting this methane where it needs to go. So let's go over to here. Methane's going to go right here. No brainer. Pretty simple. We're also going to need a lot more undergrounds for this. We'll get to those in a minute. I'm not going to kind of can up the residual right now, because the residual is going to... there's another process with the next steam cracking piece that gives me more residual gas. So I'm just going to pipe it over here and put it in some other crap right here. So we're just going to go straight to steam crackers. 4 of those bad boys. And those do take L2. Oh no, just L1s. Okay, good. So we're not eating up our L2s for that process, which is good. Just takes forever because we need pipes. So let's go get some more underground. We need more underground pipe. Nope, get in there. I'm not going to be able to do this without more underground pipe. So let's go make sure we have some and that it's producing more. I thought I just grabbed like 65 underground pipe, and I'm already, eating through half of it at least. So let's go make sure we got enough. Also, off camera, I figured out where I want to put my solid, chemical solids production. Let's just get those guys. I think we have enough of the straight pipe. Yeah, we'll be fine with that. It's going to be up near the water processing area. I think that place has plenty of space, and we'll be retooling a lot of these areas as we go. Right now, we're really running out of space, but once we get laser turrets and more solar and stuff like that, we will have the capacity to expand the base. We just need to get to that point. So what I'm going to do with this is just take it over here. Kind of wanted to take it up and around, because we're going to have more steam crackers over here. So let's just put those guys in. They're going to basically be right where these guys are, right? Except I don't need to leave any space. We're going straight, straight off of the water from here and the methanol from here, so we really don't need to do a whole lot. In fact, I'm just going to go straight back up with this and say we are going to be doing propene, right? Which means, yeah, methane, perfect. This is exactly what I want. Perfect. Make sure that we run this in correctly and pipe the rest of it in. Boom. In fact, yeah, you can store it or just push it right through. It looks good to me. Now we're going to get the water. I was thinking about just taking the water up this direction and putting it over, because this is the residual gas line, so that's not going to be exactly the same. I was kind of thinking maybe I could take the residual gas line to over here and go underneath and capture it again on the other side. So I'm going to do that. I have to do it to here. Right, I have to do the same thing with all these guys, because they will not be able to connect to the same thing. We need to extend this line out a little bit so they don't all run into each other. Actually, that's not going to work. Yeah, it will, because we're going to have the thing right here. We're going to have it like that. Just like... see, that won't work. I don't really want to do it like that. It's kind of crazy. I could just do it one line up. Well, no, I wanted to get away from that, didn't I? Oh well, I guess we're doing that. It's a slightly nutso kind of setup, but I think it's okay. It gets us there. We also need to put in some lighting over on our station right here, as we always do. And then we gotta connect it, right? It's not going to do any good if we don't connect it. Probably need to just do one of these. Shouldn't there be... Oh yeah, there should be... Here's the line. So what we should be doing is this. Right? Like this. There we go. On the grid, it's pretty close. That's the whole point. Alright, so we've got our line here. Let's go with... We're going to go underneath, right? Can I go all the way? I can. That is kick-ass. But it's not going to leave space to collect this. Really needed one more. So let's go to here, and then we'll go underneath. We're going to capture it here. No, actually, it's going to curve off of right there. So I think this will be fine. We don't need this. And then with water, we'll take this water up this direction, over to here, and just over. Over to here, because that's where we already are doing things. Can I do that? No. One earlier. Can I go all the way across? Yes, I can. Can I go all the way to here? Oh, I only need it to go to there. So how the hell am I going to do that? I could bring it down to here. Like this. And then just go straight over to here. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. That means these need to be a little bit actually out. We're going to move this, which is actually going to take up a little bit of our methane. So it's not the perfect solution, but it's pretty good. We'll do it with all these guys. They're going to be slightly protruded. And these guys are just going to be the ones. There we go. Oops. We're also going to want to connect this. There we go. And we got water coming in right there. Let's put the undergrounds in to connect these. It's like I've done this or something. It's pretty sweet. Alright, so we can do that without getting our train in a wreck. And again, we just do it on this side and it's slightly screwed up. That's okay. Alright, now we just have to power it. Like that. And a light for good measure, which won't have power, which is kind of sucky. Well, we'll put the lights right here. There we go. Alright, so now we have that all set up. It's time to get the propene, and then we'll be ready to rock. Now, the propene is going to have to be exported. So we want an export dude in here, pretty much not very far off the main path right here. Really, we're going to want it about right there. Well, it's right there. That's the closest we can do it. I'm not sure where on-grid is for these roboports are. But, I mean, we can do it all the way over here. I really wouldn't want to do that. It's a waste of space. Can't fit it in right there. That's what she said. That's too close. So it has to go right there. We cannot screw up our roboport situation, so we need to go check to see what on-grid is. Let's go figure out where the roboport grid is. You know, we could probably do that with just with the map. So if you look at this, that's on grid, right there. So there to there to there to there to there. This is on grid, on grid, on grid, on grid, on grid. These are on grid as well. That would be on grid. That would be on grid. That's on grid. So this is actually one off. Perfect. And that, which means that's on grid. That's bad. Because the grid is more important than the rail. That stinks. That sucks for us. We're going to have to figure out a way to get that thing in there. Can that fit in there? I think it can. I think it can fit right in there, but really the on-grid is right there. I hate moving the grid like that, man. Just hate it. Well, we'll have to figure that out when we get to it. Right now, we're not going to have any issues because we don't have enough to make a grid down here anyway. So that is, I guess, is going to be there. We could move the grid over. right, to right there. That's what we'll do, move this grid. Really, yeah, because we have to move the whole thing then, so I think we should just move this. Why can't we place this? Fine. No, there's nothing in here. Maybe I can pick that up. Maybe that's the problem. Yep, that was the problem. Let's put the RoboPort back down before I use all my little nanobots. Let's do that, and we'll just put... Actually, this is supposed to go right here. And then we'll do this for now. Okay. Oh, another thing I saw over here is I think this guy can't come back in this direction because we need to replace these. And when I first placed them, it didn't know what to do with them. See, now it's fine. There was no track that was you know, available for this thing, so it just didn't know what the hell to do. See, perfect. Now it can come back in. Same thing that's going to happen here. Whenever you see those blink ones, just reset them. A lot of times they'll fix themselves. Like this one's doing it as well. I don't know why. I think because some signals get placed before others, and so until those are placed, they don't know what to do. See, now they're fine. I think that's what's going on. All right, so this is going to be propene. This is going to be... Really, this is supply, demand usually. But we'll say supply, gas, propene. There we go. Because that's what we're going to be supplying right here. So let's get the supply dudes in. It should be right there. There we go. Probably don't need that much, but that's fine. Oops. That looks good, that looks good. Okay, this is going to be propene. Residual is going to be over here. And then we should be good to go after that. We won't need to do anything. This is the end of the line for that stuff. So that means residual is 2 out. Yeah. Maybe it's going to have to be 3 out because that's not going to work. So we know this is going to be regular propene. Residual is 2 out. So that means this is going to be right here, over to here, right? 1 back. Sweet. All right, we got propene. Nice. Now we need to fix the residual. So the residual is going to be on the other side. Now this is, we will be pumping out as well, so we'll have to figure out where this guy can go, because this will be moving out to some other areas. Let's just look up residual. What do you make with it? Well, you make an autosave apparently. It makes autosaves! Petroleum jelly, that's probably what we would make in the chemical solids area. Lubricant. Yeah. Okay. It's mainly going to be lubricant and petroleum jelly. Okay, so not a lot. But we're still going to want to ship it out. So we're going to want an export for it. Oh, man. Oh, okay. It's going to have to go right there. So let's pick that guy up and put this in. It's going to have to go right here. There's no other place. That's a lot of waste. But it can't go right there. It can sort of go here, because really, actually it could do that, because these only care about going in and out of the station. They don't really care where they end up. Let's take all this stuff out, and we can probably fit it in there. The difference will be, it's going to have extra ones of those, huh? And it's going to screw the grid up. That's okay, I can move the grid on top. I don't care about that so much. And we don't need these, because we're going to have tons more of these. See, but it wants to put that regular chain signal in there. So it won't let me place this, because of this chain signal that wants to go right there. Let's just make a copy of this. And I'll just take the chain signal off. So let's get rid of all this crap as usual. So what I'm going to do is take off. Oh, we got one underground in here somewhere. There he is. And then I'm going to take off this. In fact, let's just take that off. We can always adjust it. So let's try this one. It's got to go right there. Okay, it'll do that one. I think this looks good. We're going to have to check all this stuff to make sure that it'll work, first of all. We probably need a station. Yeah, okay, let's make a couple more stations, maybe 3. Alright. Okay, so again, we got to replace these because they were placed at a time when other ones didn't exist. So let's replace these. Now they're fine. Now we're not the track. We need to replace this signal as well. Really, that should be a new signal. Because this is actually the same thing. So we'll put a chain signal here. But this is not another chain signal, is it? Yeah, I guess it is. That's fine, actually. Let's leave it. Let's replace this one as well. It's freaking out. I don't know. I think this is good. We got a new signal here, a new block. Got a new block here. Goes all the way out to a new block there. New block here. This one's freaking out. Let's replace it. And then a new block. You got to get to here to get to a new block. That's right. I think it's right. All right. I think that looks good. So this is going to be supply gas residual. Right? Because we're going to need that to make lubricant, which is fine with me. Okay. Which means the lubricant guy has to go here because he's got to go with his dude, right? Let's just do this. Okay. So the lubricant's needs to be captured from 2 different spots. And that we've got to do that real quick. So we should have, oh yeah, the excess lubricant's coming through here, or residual coming through there. We're gonna have to bring it out one more to be able to do this. So we'll do this one 3. It's not that big a deal, right? It's just we gotta be able to make it work, and this is how it'll work correctly for us. And then this guy is the one that can go all the way around through here. So we'll make it stop here because we like that kind of stuff. And then it's going to stop here, over to here. Cool. Boom. Residual gas is going. Now we should be building up tons of everything. Perfect. Now let's get lights in here for our stations. So it kind of helps us light everything up. Some lights. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're ready. Now we are ready to go create our plastics. Okay. Yep, building up lots of propene. This guy supplying both these cracking processes. This is perfect. Now, the thing is, these guys are the ones that are going to build up. So once those fill up, we're just going to have to add or burn them off or something, especially, and acid gas, same thing. I don't think we're going to have that problem because the raw gas is already almost gone. So that's a long process to get to frickin' propene so we can actually, you know, make some frickin' plastic, right? So now let's look at plastic, because now we're there, finally. It's just propene in a chemical plant. That's it. That's the whole process. All that just to get the plastic bars, okay? So let's pick all this crap up. Let's get this stuff that we need as well. We don't need this anymore. We're going to go make our plastic now. We're done with everything else. We're ready to supply everything we need to make plastic. So I'm going to do the plastic up here near the water area. I think we can get to plastic today. We got 10 minutes. We'll at least get started on it. Whoa. I really need to set up that other oil train now, since our 2 wells we just tapped are pretty much dead. That'll increase our production by 33%, so it's a good idea. So I'm going to do it... Ooh, I should do it off here. No, I should do it up this direction. So the only problem is we're not going to have an outbound. We really need an outbound. We're going to have to fix this later. Probably we'll just connect the outbound to here, even though that's really not the right way to do it, because that's a really bad place to do it. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this in. Well, we're going to use this one. And we're going to put one right here. Well, that won't work. Maybe we should extend this. Hey, maybe we can use this spot right here. But the problem is we don't have enough room to do 2 stations. See? We'd have to do them side by side, and that would be really strange. It's possible. Because what? Oh no, this is the water area. That's right. We can't do it here. Man, I thought I had a good spot for that. Could use this. The problem is we don't have enough. There's no space. Let's look at the map real quick. I really wish that I had made this oiled in this direction, just coming off of this. I don't think I'm going to need all this space. Then I could do the plastics right there. I could still do that. I'm just going to have to turn this eventually. AKA right away. So I can make this a 4-way, bring this out, use this for oil, and then use this for solid plastic, or chemical solids. And really we'd only need this much space, just like we have in here. So we could have the other side be this, because we're not going to have that much production coming through here. It's going to be few and far between, so we don't need so much space as we have with the other areas. I think we're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. So let's get back in the car. And does that mean we are going to have to redo the oil area right now? No, we're not doing it right now. I think I'll do it on I really want to get plastic moving. We'll do it on maybe in a future episode. But we need to get bombonium. We need a few other things. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. Comes a train to smash me, I'm sure. Whoa! You know how long it's going to take for these guys to get up here? Forever. Here, let's just do this. Oh, here we go. Let's just wait. Let's just wait for him to repair me. It's fine. Oh man, really? Let's see. Let's give him some repair stuff. There we go. Come repair me, bro. Come repair everyone. Then we'll get going. Repair me. There we go. Cool. Alright. So, we're going to put it down here. It's going to be pretty awesome. You know, with residual gas, we can also turn those purple caps into residual gas. So we're going to have a receiving station down there, not just a supply. But for now, I think we'll just work off of what we got. We're going to... No, that's the back end of what we want to do. Good, this is all done. Let's strip it out. Let's send this guy on his way. So you can dump off the last of that coal. We got to change this up. That's not a good spot for this guy anymore. I'm not sure how to do that. Really wish I could put a station right in the middle of this. That'd be so cool. Because then I could just pump it in right there. And it wouldn't interfere with anybody. You know what I don't have through here? I don't have a frickin' freeway through here. I could make it right here. Well, no. I could turn this, right, come off on the side. That would take up less space. Then do a freeway through here. So first what we're going to want to do is let's put these down, let these bots start cleaning stuff up. We'll do something like this. Alright, let's get some lights down so we don't wreck into stuff. Notorious for that. Drop the bots. right? And drop one of these with some of this stuff in it, some of that, some of these lights, some of these, some of these, and some of these drills. Wow, 39 freaking drills, nice. And then we'll tell it, look, rip all this out because it's not necessary anymore. Rip that out too. Rip this out too. Rip all this. So we'll rip this out, rip that whole station out, rip all that crap out. See, this is exactly why I wanted to get rid of that coal patch. Alright. All this, all this, all this. This whole thing. Sure, this too. Will it pick up a train? I don't think they will. Alright, I'll just do it. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Just leave it in there. Alright, keep ripping. Rip it all out. Keep ripping, dude. Rip this, all this. Oop, not that, just this. Don't need that anymore. Cool. Rip that out. We're going to need a regular dude right here. Right? Rip this. Rip this. We need a regular dude in here. Let's put one down. There we go. Oh, that's not really where it should be, but okay. Right there. Alright, we don't need this. Cool. It's been ripped. The problem is we got this whole, like, drilling operation in here. How can I streamline this a little bit better? Because I really need to use this space. I need to use right in here. Really, I need to use this, so I need to turn this whole thing. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Having oil wells right in the middle of your op is crap. I feel like it's time to cut it. I'm going to think about this off camera and think of what I need to get done to do this. But I'm basically going to be putting, and I guess I could just finish this piece up right here. That's pretty far away. Let's move this. Let's move all this stuff. That's on grid, so let's leave it. Let's come down here and put these down. Maybe not there. Let's do it here. We'll maybe do it there. There, that's on grid. Can pick this up. Alright, so that stuff's all on grid. All touches each other. Drop the bots. And then what I'm going to do is put in the four-way there. Right? Let's drop this with all kinds of these, right? Put this four-way in. Of course it's going to screw with me. Duh. Now what? I don't understand. Oh, it's this. Okay, now it should work, I think. What is going on? I could just rip that. You know what? Rip it. Rip it good, guys. Do. Rip it good. Because you know what? Whatever. Rip all this out. All of it. Go. Bye. Now can I put this down? Not yet. Keep going. Oh, you know what? I ripped all this crap out. That's funny. Alright. There. Yeah, watch this. 0.4 and 0.2. Almost completely depleted now. Isn't that amazeballs? Yeah, that's what I thought too. You know what? We're going to get out of the car for now. Let's try to get this in, and then we will cut it, call it quits. That's what she said. It should go right. No, it still doesn't want to. Alright, fine. Let's take some more out, apparently. Still doesn't want to. Oh, ran out of really can't wait to make the next tool, because it should be like a million times better. Alright, still more to go. Just rip all this apparently. Alright, now it should... I don't understand now if it doesn't go in. There we go. Jesus Christ. There. Once they put the four-way in, we'll be ready. We're going to curve that oil station. And then we are going to... And I didn't give them enough rail, probably. Going to run out of rail. There we go. I'm going to curve that. And then I'm going to clean up the collection there a little bit so it's tighter. We have more space to work with, right? Then I can start building in that plastic thing, because really what I'm going to do is I might as well start doing it. I'm going to do this. Like that. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take the plastic right off of this guy. We're going to have to fix all these, because you remember how they get put in, and there's not enough track. Let's go up and get some more. What sucks is now we're drawing the guys away from the defensive area. But it's fine. We aren't doing any more mining over here. So let's go get a bunch more track. Stuff it in that. Dude, please don't hit anything. We should be able to get track straight out of here. Why don't we just pick up some signals while we're here, I guess? Because we just probably burned a ton of them. Probably don't need these. I think we have tons. Let's get 300 more track, I guess. Wow, that was close. Alright. Eventually we'll get all that crap cleaned out once we, get all our automated stuff put in. Okay, so let's put the track in. Of course, we're going to be having issues here, aren't we? Let's make the grid and just do this. There. Alright, so we should have enough stuff now. Oh, that's just missing construction robots. We're fine with that. We just don't want to be missing pieces, parts, right? A little over the time, that's okay. Let's get this section put in, and then we can call it quits for this episode. And I think what we need to do is probably put this in. It's pretty cool to have that there. There we go. It's a little off-grid, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so that's going to do it for episode 172, I do believe. 172, right? Let's go look. Yep, 172. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Next episode, we'll be getting plastic production in. We'll finally have plastics. Then we can work on L2 chipsets. And batteries, I think, is the other one. And then after that, we will be ready to get Bobmonium, I think. I think that's the next thing we want to do. Let me know what you think again in the comment section. I will see you on episode 173. Stay frosty.